Hey, what's up? I'm Al Cox. I make games, play games, and everything between. And today we're going over color swipey analytics. Before I get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm putting out content daily. So Color Swipey got featured with new games we love in a lot of European countries. I don't know if it's because I'm in Europe right now. I don't think so because my account is American, but definitely somebody saw my game somewhere. I also wrote articles on Touch Arcade and itch.io. Okay, so today we're going to talk about analytics. Yeah, I got 13.8 thousand people downloaded my game, Color Swipey. Oh man, I'm kind of hungry. I could use a sandwich. So here you can see on the first day, 304 people downloaded the game, which is great. I mentioned that on pre-order I had 100 people, so definitely of this 304, I know for sure that 99 of them were done by me getting people to sign up and or literally grabbing someone's phone and downloading the game and pre-ordering. I think it's important to note that while pre-order is important, people get confused that pre-ordering means that they have to buy a game. You don't have to buy a game. You need to explain this when marketing or advertising your pre-order that it's free. Here we can see August 30th, 1,200 people to download the game. August 31st, 2,000 people, and then it just keeps going. So this was a nice weekend because each day almost 2,000 people are downloading the game. Good amount of days. And here from September 6th is where it drops down to the 100. I guess that's inevitable. And now you can see this is the daily trends. 50 to 10 people to 7 people yesterday downloaded the game. Apple feature is super important. You're probably going to ask, oh, did I make money? No, I did not make any money because this game doesn't have ads because I was working with the publisher, and if they liked my analytics, then give me some kind of publishing deal. I have no idea how this publishing stuff works. I'm only just now trying to figure it out. I looked at my numbers. They were nowhere even close to what the publisher was looking for. I have a new update coming out, and this update will have ads. This is the Apple Store data. Lets you see how many people have downloaded it. 13.4. I'm not exactly sure on the differences of the numbers. Here you can see my other games. Tic-Tac-Toe had about 200 people download it. I made this game 2 years ago. It's really popular in the Philippines with kids. I have no idea. The game is, the logic behind the game is you just pretty much smash all the buttons, and I made this one in Corona SDK. Oddballs I made during a game jam in Vienna. This game I literally probably spent 5 hours on. It's not that great. If you can get a high score on it, cool. Looks like 60 people have downloaded it. No, it's got to be 10. 60 people have downloaded it recently, but before it was 10. Snake Swiper. Oh, this game is cool. If you like Snake, then this is Snake Swiper. It's literally Snake, but you swipe and the colors are different. Tap that dot. It's my very first game. So here you can see before only 2 people downloaded it last month, and now 48 people. I don't know where these people are coming from. I'm not doing any kind of marketing for this game. I'm spending all my time trying to make my current game and keep YouTube and all this stuff up to date. Asteroid Hyperspace I made in a Buildbox Game Jam. This game is actually quite beautiful. I could definitely make it more of a game. It has a lot of potential. It looks cool as fuck. It's black and white, very minimal. I love that shit. We're here for analytics. Let's just go into the game analytics. New users. Here it's showing total amount of users, 12,000. Daily active users. Okay, so look, I got about almost 800 people playing my game every day. That seems cool. Maybe that was the average. Because here it looks like 50 people are playing my game as of 36 people played it yesterday. Obviously this goes down. 2,000 daily active users is much better than 40. Returning users, I don't know how this works. Let's see, returning users, what do you say? The count of users who showed up after X days after installing the game. Yeah, so this is actually super important. This is what a lot of publishers are looking for, is if you can have, I think, 50% of users return the next day, or 60%, maybe it's 60%, which is super high. Like, I think I had 24%, 22%. So you download the game one day, and then you come back the next day to play the game. 60%, that's what big time publishers that have a lot of money and they'll give you a big paycheck are looking for. And then after 7 days, I think you need like 20 something percent. Just to be clear, from what I understand, if you do sign with the publisher, they get the IP, but you get a fat paycheck, and maybe you care, maybe you don't care. DAU, new versus returning. Let's see what this I says. The percent of daily users who were new on that day. What's important here is what somebody told me is cohorts. Here you can see what we were talking about in daily returning users. So this is that number that I said needs to be at 60% or 50%. This is at 60%, I think, because the game didn't launch until Wednesday. So this Tuesday must have been 10 people that I had given the game to on a testing base. So they were able to download it before and help me figure out any bugs. So 20%, and then you can see after 7 days it's 6%. But then here you can also see someone that came in later. They started at 18% and then goes down to 9%. So these show day 1, day 2, and then this is like new users. This mouse just keeps getting in the way. So this shows new users. So on August 30th, you have 20%, and then that 20% the next day is at 9.5%. These are good analytics. I had set up ability to look at benchmark. I want to see what kind of high score players got. People have completed levels, which is great. Don't know anything about where they stop. I've been talking to people and most people seem to not be able to get above 20. What I'm trying to do is find out how to make the game easier. I think these game analytics are not what I'm looking for. I don't know, maybe engagement? No, benchmarks. I bet it's benchmarks. No, benchmarks are just like overall downloads, and I'm looking specifically in progression. So that's something I'm going to have to take a look at. Again, this is my first time really going into the game analytics. I have a long ways to go to figure out how things work. But you know what? Let's take a look at the Facebook analytics right now. Facebook is similar in that it breaks down the country. So here we can see Great Britain, really nice job. 3,000 people downloaded from Britain. 1,000 from France. Canada, yeah, love Canada. Germany's cool. Italy, yeah, and Spain, Espanol. And this is cool, so you can see that actually it kind of looks like from the age groups of 18 to 24, I want to say 55% are female. And then here kind of looks like it tapers off. And then here you got the older people. That's where I fit in. And 13 to 17-year-old, which is always interesting. API calls, I don't know what this means. Last time someone installed the game was 4 hours ago, so that's just cool to see. I've been trying to figure out these analytics a little bit more. Basically, they just kind of give you a rough overview of everything. Yeah, so I would love to say I understand everything that's going on with the analytics, but I don't. But I do understand that it's a process and I'll figure it out. I'll eventually figure out how to set up the scoring so I can see where people are at, how to do this for future games. I just released some tutorials on how to input game analytics and Facebook SDK into your Buildbox games. So check those out. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.